to Faith and Healing, a space for healing, honesty, and holy transformation. I'm your host, Valerie, and today we're diving into something real, raw, and necessary. What do you do when the life you had imagined is no longer available? What happens when God calls you to step into a new season, but your hands are full of pain, regret, resentment, or even memories that still haunt you? Today's episode is for whomever standing in the hallway between who they used to be and who God is calling them to become. This episode is called From Baggage to Breakthrough, the gift of starting over in a new season. Let's begin with something honest. Most of us have been conditioned to carry things silently. Grief, shame, heartbreak, childhood trauma, the betrayal no one knows about, the version of us that had to keep it all together while falling apart on the inside. That's what I call soul baggage. It's not just what hurt you, it's what shaped you, and it's followed you until you choose to confront it. Psalm 55 verse 22 says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you." But what happens when you've been carrying it so long, it feels like a part of you? Some baggage becomes our identity, the strong one, the one who always sacrifices, the one who gets left, the one who never gets chosen. You start calling trauma personality. You start building walls and calling it strength. But God never told you to carry it. He told you to cast it. You're tired because you were never meant to carry it all this alone. Let's talk about the in-between, the wilderness when God strips before He elevates. So, the in-between. The wilderness is uncomfortable. It's where God begins to detox your soul, pulling out the things that can't go with you into the promise. Jesus went to the wilderness before ministry. Moses found purpose after 40 years of silence. David was anointed, then sent back to shepherd sheep. But why? Because God is not interested in elevating the broken version of you. He wants to restore you first. Deuteronomy 8 verse 2 says, "Remember how the Lord your God led you through the wilderness to humble you, to test you, and to reveal what was in your heart." That's what the wilderness does. It reveals. Some of us ask, why am I stuck? But what if you're not stuck? It's just God is stripping what can stay within you, such as bitterness, control, codependency, pride, fear of rejection. You want breakthrough? You want elevation? Let Him break what's been breaking you. Part 3. The shift. Starting over isn't punishment. It's purpose. Starting over can feel like God took something from you, but hear this. Sometimes God's no is protection, His delay is development, and His redirection is deliverance. He's not punishing you, He's positioning you. Isaiah 43 verse 18 to 19 says, "Forget the former things, I'm doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it?" But you can't step into new with old wounds still bleeding. You can't carry offense, jealousy, insecurity, and comparison into your next chapter. Let me ask you this. Who do you need to forgive? Not for their sake, but for your freedom. Maybe it's a parent, a friend, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend. Or maybe it's you. Because the breakthrough is not a destination, it's a decision. What keeps you free? Freedom is given. Breakthrough is possible, but discipline keeps it. You can't be healed and still go back to the thing that broke you if you're not spiritually disciplined. We often want the blessing without the boundaries, the calling without the consecration, the victory without the vigilance. But discipline is not legalism. It's an alignment. It's choosing what honors God over what comforts your flesh. Romans 12 verse 1-2 says, "Present your bodies as a living sacrifice. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Ask yourself, who am I allowing to speak into my life right now? What voices do I listen to more than God? What am I tolerating that's delaying my destiny? Breakthrough doesn't survive in disobedience. Your becoming is happening. You're not where you were, you are becoming. God is doing something new. It may not feel good, but it's for your good. You may feel tired, but don't quit. You may feel like nobody sees you, but God does. He's not done. So here's your permission. You have permission to heal, to release, to start again, to say no to what drained you, to believe again, to choose purpose over pain, to walk in discipline like your life depends on it, because it does. So this week I want to challenge you. Identify one piece of baggage you've been carrying and name it. Pray over it. Release it. Speak life over it. And start your day for the next 7 days with one declaration of who you are becoming in Christ. I am not who I was. I am becoming whole, healed, and free. I walk in power, not pain. I'm chosen, called, and equipped for this new season. As we close, remember this. Your past may have shaped you, but it doesn't define you. God specializes in fresh starts. Every burden, every heartbreak, every mistake can become part of your breakthrough story. Letting go isn't about forgetting what happened. It's about making room for what God is about to do. With my experience, starting over was the most difficult decision I had to make. I left everything I knew, friends, and family behind. I stepped into a complete different place and had to adapt to new norms, new expectations, and new challenges. At first, people doubted me. Some thought and still think it was the worst decision I could have made. But at the end of the day, I did what was best for me. Regardless of other people's opinions, I took a leap of faith, and looking back, it was one of the best choices I've ever made. I thank God for giving me the boldness and the courage to do what was right for my life and for my family. In that new season, I found peace. I found joy. I was finally able to work on myself, my weaknesses, my strength, without the interference of other people's expectations or judgments. Starting a new chapter can be scary, but it's also a beautiful thing. There is so much grace, freedom, and discovery in the unknown. The beauty of starting new is what you get to to rebuild with wisdom. You get to grow without limits. You get to see yourself differently, stronger, wiser, more free. Give yourself time. Mute any negativity and shut out the voices that don't speak life into your journey. Yes, starting over can feel lonely, but lonely doesn't mean wrong. Growth often happens in quiet spaces, so give yourself time to breathe, time to explore, and time to become. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience, from grace, and with God on your side. So breathe, begin again, and trust your breakthrough has already begun. If today's message spoke to you, be sure to follow, like, and share this podcast with someone who needs a fresh start too. And don't miss the next episode where we'll dive deeper into the power of healing through surrender and how to let go and move forward with confidence. You don't want to miss it. It's your girl Valerie, and that was Faith in Healing.